Dear Abigail, and it's spelt right. This letter confirms our meeting on February 26, 2014 regarding the incident on February 22, 2014 when you were in violation of Regis University standards of conduct pertaining to intoxication. Yeah, Kelly and I paid for that shit.
My number one rule has always been never give unsolicited advice. I'm gonna break that rule tonight. Well, because I'm your mom. And when you look this good. And when your daughter gets married, you get to break rules. So here are my 3 pieces of unsolicited advice for you both. Number 1, figure out what the small stuff is and don't sweat it. Just let that shit go. Figure it out quick. Number 2, keep making each other laugh. Few things bring as much joy or evaporate tension as much as laughing together. And 3, when you speak, you're only repeating what you already know. But if you listen, you just might learn something new. Abby, I always knew that we'd lose you to these beautiful Rocky Mountains. What I didn't know is that you'd be bringing back this wonderful human to our family. And I'm grateful for that, and I love you both. Prost.
Abby gave me 2 gifts. This and then she gave me a handkerchief that says no ugly crying bitch. Oh. And so if that's not like perfect, I don't know what is. But here's fucking Riley. Here's Riley.
We're gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Abbey and Tommy Boylo. Abby is a fun-loving adventurer that can never sit still for a moment's notice. She starts her day with a cup of whoop ass and ends it with snoring because her body goes straight to recovery mode. Whether it be a 14-mile hike up a mountain or a day at the lake, you'll see Abby always smiling and giving directions on how to have fun. I had just gotten home from my last semester in college for Christmas when Abby brought up this guy named Tommy. She said that he was going to be joining our family the day after Christmas. My dad came up with a way to mess with Tommy immediately. He decided to make a pillow fort for him in the corner of the main room with a sign that said Tommy's Place with his name spelt wrong. In walks Tommy, the most unassuming race car driver I have ever seen. I thought his hair would be all slick and that he would be more petite like those Formula 1 racers. Turns out this huge dude with an even bigger smile walks in. He saw the little fort in the corner and immediately started to laugh. This guy was gonna fit right in. From then on, every time I see you, Tommy, we laugh harder and harder. Tommy, I am happy and honored to call you a part of my family.
I was supposed to memorize these, but I didn't.
Same.
Abby, I knew from the moment that I met you that your magnetizing charisma and your bubbly personality were exactly what I needed throughout every single one of my good days and my bad days. You're strong, beautiful, dedicated, and the most amazing person I've ever met in my entire life. We've got a long ways to go. We're just getting married. but there's not a single other person in this entire world that I'd want standing by my side right now.
You stepped into my life 2 years ago, and my whole world changed. I have never met a more of a yes man than myself. And together we do some pretty impulsive things. You became the best teammate, dog dad, and friend, and I can't thank you enough for any of those gifts. And while our love is definitely impulsive and exciting, the best gift that you've ever given me, and the best way that you love me, is by giving me an overwhelming sense of peace and calm. Those are gifts that I didn't know that I needed before. You were the kindest, most thoughtful, talented, loving, and hilarious person I know. There's no doubt about it. You are my soulmate, and I knew you were special the minute I laid eyes on that beautiful smile.
I promise to love you and support you, no matter what. I promise to always make you my #1 priority. I promise to never complain about how many houseplants you bring into our house or our trailer, even though I'm the worst person to ever take care of a plant. I promise, even when times get rough, that I'll still always be your #1 supporter, and I'll hold you on a pedestal and remember the good times, no matter what. You are my best friend and my soulmate. I love you more than I know how to express. I can't wait to tackle the future with you, baby. You're my favorite.
I vow to grow our marriage in kindness and humility. I vow to honor our friendship above all else and to remember to enjoy life with you. I vow to remain faithful and honest. I vow to be your biggest supporter, advocate, and to talk to strangers for you. And lastly, I vow to continue to love you more and more each day until we grow super old and we can just sit back and think about everything that we've done and built together. I love you.
I love you.
For family and friends, you have pledged to be joined in marriage. You have now sealed this pledge with your wedding rings. By the authority vested in me by the great United States, I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Boileau. You may kiss the bride!
To introduce you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Boileau!
We basically just want to raise a toast to you guys and to everybody. So if you guys don't have a drink, no worries, because everybody needs to take a look under their table, please.
Take a look!
Kim often talked about what kind of woman would eventually fall in love with Tommy. One that would go on this journey with Tommy. And then one day he introduced us to Abby. As we got to know Abby, we saw her incredible spirit, her appetite for adventure, her lust for life, and we learned that she too lives life at full throttle. So we knew he had found his soulmate. Tommy, your mom and I are so very happy for you. Abby, we want to welcome you to our family. Kim and I look forward to watching your journey together.
And then I learned that Abby was dating this boy named Tommy, and one of their first couple weeks of dating, they stayed up till 3 a.m. playing board games, and I was just like, thank God. Somebody has captured this little ball of energy and just taken it away so that I can survive.
Cheers to you guys. We all love you. We're so happy you're all here today.
Special, I think, especially now of all times, knowing that you have the ability to spend every minute you have with somebody that you love, and taking every minute you have to celebrate every good moment that we have in our lives. We should take advantage of that every chance we can. Let's raise a glass here for Mr. and Mrs. Boileau, the latest. Congratulations, I love you guys.
Alright, fuck it, baby. Let's do it.
Oh, shit balls. Oh.